Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, November 13, 2022. In the first half of the day, you can entertain interesting ideas and express yourself well, as Venus and Neptune harmonize. This transit particularly shines for acceptance, understanding, and forgiveness, which you do exceptionally well. You might have an important revelation that involves letting something go and putting your faith in the universe that it will find its way to where it belongs. It feels natural and happy to seek new experiences and reach out to others. Even so, you tend to attract rather than act just for now, and it seems the best approach. You attract love and friendship into your life through shared intellectual interests. However, as the day advances, blocks can enter the picture. Interactions tend to trigger old problem areas as we head toward a Sun-Saturn square that can temper your enthusiasm. Slowing down may be helpful sometimes, even if it's a bit frustrating, and get you back on track. However, don't push this so far that you waste too much time feeling discouraged. It's important to pick yourself up and focus on solving problems step by step. In the face of restrictions or limits, the best strategy can be to consider what's genuinely best for you in the long rather than the short term. A 5-star day for love and romance is here for you, Pisces. The water signs will gain a delightful advantage. Today, sweet Venus dazzles in your solar 9th house and will peer over to your planetary co-ruler, Neptune, now orbiting in your zodiac sign and solar 1st house of identity. This would be a fabulous moment to plan long-distance travel with your one and only for now or in the year to come. Another way to capture this energy, especially if single, is to consider dating outside of your normal type and frequent an establishment that may allow you to cross paths with unique individuals. Focus on feeling empowered by your professional journey, Pisces. Whatever you experience, explore, or learn could be notably impactful as Venus in Scorpio trines Neptune retrograde in your sign. Seek inspiration to commit to impactful opportunities and educational relationships that can positively enhance your professional journey. However, you will need to work on feeling secure with your unique endeavors since Mercury in Scorpio will also square Saturn in Aquarius. Do not limit yourself by talking yourself out of exciting possibilities or subconsciously self-sabotaging your efforts. Own your desire to explore the less traveled professional road. While things may have quietened down on both sides of the financial fence, on one side this is giving things time to play out while on the other there is a chance to catch your breath before the next wave. It is on the income side of the financial fence that you are holding back as you wait for a new wave of both income and professional momentum. At the same time, this is giving money matters a chance to play out or for you to play catch up. You are enjoying the celestial atmosphere during this period, and the planetary alignment turns up the heat quite a lot. In fact, if you find yourself craving spicy foods, it may be a sign that you have a lot of fiery energy inside waiting to come out. Get yourself down to the gym, if possible, or find another way to work out at least 3 times a week. Drink plenty of water to balance out all that fire and to flush out toxins that will be released with exercise. Don't be surprised if you get some positive news or receive an invitation today. The essence of renewal and rejuvenation often brings the opportunity to enjoy positive experiences. Be sure to take an active part in all celebrations that you're invited to, especially those that involve family. Chances are that down the road you'd regret not attending, as staying connected to family is often pretty important to you. If something great has happened for you, why not throw your own party? Our eyes in the sky. Saturn squares the Sun early this morning, and will have a greater sense of responsibility, duty, and structure. Attention will be focused on doing the most practical thing and whatever makes the most sense. Our emotional nature will ease into a more intense vibe. We could withdraw from socializing with loved ones and acquaintances. It can be harder to hold conversations under this influence, and avoiding important talks could lead to arguments. You will make a terrific new friend related to your job in some way. This valuable resource will be more important to you than you realize. This person is a little strange and awkward, but overall, he or she has valuable information that you can benefit from. What makes this a potential game changer and an opportunity for a major breakthrough for both you and your relationships is that this is the first total lunar eclipse in Taurus in 2 decades. What adds to this is the fact that the lunar eclipse peaks just as the moon aligns with Uranus, the planet of surprise, synchronicity, and the unexpected, and as the Sun and Mercury, the planet of communication, are aligned in your relationship sector. This is the right trigger at the right time. Someone you work with will unexpectedly need your help. It is not necessary for you to completely drop everything for this person, but you should indeed try to help him or her. Work together and you will reach great success. Someone will pick you up and take you under his or her wing. This extra support will be of great benefit to you now. Don't resist this assistance. This boost is the exact key that you are looking for. Together you can soar to new heights. Protect your energy if you have to at this time. Be aware of your perspective amid other opinions. During this transit, we could be more likely to sacrifice our own needs and let people push their agendas on us. Focus on yourself to avoid uncomfortable moments with others at this time. Just after midnight, the Sun squares off with Saturn in Aquarius, putting us in a heavy headspace. We feel restricted, unable to act the way we want to. While the Sun is in Scorpio, all our desires and passions come into sharp relief. Yet, Saturn reminds us that we have obligations to others. It is not always about us, and we must work to earn our keep. It can also seem as though we are up against the clock now. Deadlines or time limits provoke extra stress, and instead of rising to the task, we look for vices to distract us. We are not above creating chaos, pulling the fire alarm to get out of taking the exam, so to speak. But our duties aren't going away. If we rise to the occasion, we can exit this period with a feeling of accomplishment. If we avoid our responsibilities, they will only catch up with us at a later date. This is something that at this time of year can energize both sides of the financial fence and act as a trigger. However, both sides are so ripe with potential and support, it was only ever going to take the smallest trigger, and this is the granddaddy of them all. This could have unexpected implications across the income, work, and career fronts, while a real breakthrough is possible on both sides of the financial fence. It is in the second half of the week that things will start to settle. Following this, the Gemini moon squares off with Neptune in Pisces, causing us to misread interactions and deceive ourselves. Our idealistic nature can be taken advantage of by those who sense our confusion and vulnerability. Yet, we are typically the ones who volunteer ourselves for disappointment by putting our trust in the wrong people. Exercise discernment to avoid compromising yourself.